Hi, welcome to Breaking New Roots. It's been a little while since I've had to open one of these. The other day, I said we were going to try and do all the species in one day before it started raining. It's obviously raining. Well, I don't know if you can even tell from the video, but it's raining. Haven't gotten one of these in years. So our plan is to winter our chickens over the garden, and it's October, so that's what we're going to do. So the poultry one has to be a little bit longer. So I know I'd like to start it about there. Putting the chicken net up, buddy, because it needs done. Yep.
Are you using the extra post to get this up or something?
I'll pull that one back out that way. Do you need the mallet? Not there. Like it was already on. Our plan is we're simply going to open them up. They're going to stay in this area for probably about a month. We're going to put it on our calendar so we remember, because I'm really bad at that kind of stuff. But we're going to leave them in this spot for about a month, and then we'll kind of rotate them from there, maybe to up in here, to then down in there. We are going to try to protect our perennials, or the nice... We're going to try and protect the peach tree, the butterfly bushes, all the blackberries and stuff, all the things that we received as gifts last year. The only things that somehow survived our garden this year, those things we're going to try and protect. But I'm not going to open them right this minute. We're just going to let them chill out and get used to their new spot. They have plenty to eat with the salad bar of stuff, of tomatoes and peppers. But that's going to be their winter spot.
Yeah,
Here we go. When you open the door, can you push the door all the way open and use this stick to kind of keep the door open? Does that make sense?
Oh, that's stick? Yeah.
Probably make it so that they don't.
So this isn't like what I normally do. I don't normally sit here and talk about things like with you. I've never really done this, so we'll see how this goes. But this last weekend, October 4th, 10/4, we went to the Foothills Farm Festival in Danbury, North Carolina. And this event was not just cool because of the event itself, but for us it was a timestamp. So a year ago to that day, I don't know if exactly that day, I don't remember what day, but we got to meet our now landlords. We got to see the property for the first time. So last year we met them, we saw the property, we talked things through, and we then went to the festival. And last year we kind of missed it. We got there super late, everything was closing down, vendors were going home. I mean, they do a big dinner, which is super cool. It's like a very big like hooray to the end of the festival. But we showed up at the tail end, so we didn't really understand what it was until this year. We were really excited about it because we didn't get to go last year, but it also signified the 1 year mark of us seeing this place. It's kind of one of those things that we didn't really think about a year ago we were just talking about all the things we wanted to do with this property we just saw for the first time. We didn't have a single animal. We were still living in that thing full time. And it's just crazy that an event like this can kind of trigger those memories of, hey, you guys have a house now. You guys have a dairy cow now. You have chickens. You did a garden. Like, it's pretty cool to think about that. All the things that we did in a short time. And pigs. I forgot about my pig friends, the pig Elise. Anyway, the event itself is absolutely amazing. If you can find any kind of local homestead event like this, I highly recommend it. The amount of like-minded people there kind of re-energizes you. It re-energizes you before winter, which is kind of ironic that it gives you time to think. The amount of people, the amount of vendors we got to interact with and talk with and learn, see like some of these older trades that I might not necessarily want to do, but they're skills that are very important to the heritage of this area and the reason why things are the way that they are, which is something we're trying to learn very quickly. It's crazy though, the amount of positive energy at an event like this. Sometimes you can kind of feel a little bit lonely or kind of feel like you're on an island homesteading, and I just think everyone that came up and gave us such positive comments and compliments and energy to keep sharing, because this is the only way we can really communicate with like-minded people. Even though I know most of you probably have no interest in ever starting a homestead, which is perfectly fine, but it really, that face-to-face interaction means a lot. And I really enjoyed events. I've always enjoyed going to events like that, but something more about the small knit community of it, it made it feel a lot more intimate in that regard. Even with all of the positive energy, the rejuvenating feeling, there's still work to be done on the farm. There's still work to be done on the homestead. This has just been 1 year, and we're not done with the year, but it's been a nice event to kind of signify that it's been a year, and I can't wait to see what we get done over the next year. But there's still work to be done around here, so let's get that done. doing all the chicken stuff. I'm probably gonna be a little loud with the pigs. Don't have a microphone. So just want to say it feels really good to get this mowed down, to get Hazel's pasture moved down, since that was kind of the whole thing with moving the chickens too, is kind of getting things ready for winter. We had a lot of rain that took a little bit longer than I had hoped to be able to get this done, but it's incredible what these guys and girls can do. So they've been here only a week, like it's only been 1 week from today since these guys have been in here. I don't know if you guys remember from that video, but it was a lot taller than this. Trying to give it a fresh start, even though it's already been a week. But I just want to showcase, you can see that nice big green patch from where we've been feeding them, and that's what's been regrowing. So that's the kind of stuff we're trying to give a fair chance. I will say though, with a caveat, I don't like how much feed we're wasting by putting it directly on the ground. So that's gonna be a future project that I will bring you along with when we get to that. But it is nice to have that growth, but when feed is expensive, it adds up really quick. And as much as I like the idea of overseeding and doing that, their feed is not necessarily my most economical option. So thank you guys for coming along with me today to get the chickens taken care of, to get this all stuffed bush hog back down like I said I wanted to initially. It feels really good to get a project like this crossed off the honeydew list. Thank you guys for coming along with me. Thank you for being here today, and I will catch you on the next one.